I rode part of this trail a few years ago for the Escape to Hurricane video, which you can see in the YouTube card.
Leap and I just ride it blind. Not really.
If you're curious about taking a clinic, subscribe to my email newsletter to stay up to date on upcoming events.
Welcome to Las Vegas. For your continued safety and the safety of those around you, we ask that you remain in your seats with your seatbelt securely fastened.
A few months ago, I posted a vlog from my first ever time teaching some clinics. I've been partnering up with Chris from Advenduro. These clinics are designed to be non-intimidating, and I orient them to intermediate to advanced level riders.
How's it going? Hey, I'm Jeff.
This particular event with a group from Salt Lake City was super fun, and I thought this would be a cool way to show you all what happens at these clinics. Since that first event, I've been thinking about how I can make a better experience for the clients.
Jeff, sorry. I'm Jeff. Jeff, nice to meet you.
Jeff?
We had the suggestion to make an actual video of the tutorials we're going to go over and present that in a classroom setting the day before the actual event. There's essentially 3 positions when I'm like doing something like high performance. You can see I get pretty down low on the bike, and I often end up back here. Let's jump into the first overview. It's about a braking drill that I post riding tutorials every month over on my Patreon page, so I grabbed a few of those, edited them down, and did a quick presentation with the group. This was a hit, and we went out to a slippery parking lot with some traffic cones to practice some of the drills we just learned.
And the whole idea is learning how little of an amount of space you can use to slow your bike down. Practice using front brake only, rear brake only, and then finally the 2 brakes together. Oh, I skidded a little bit. Whoop. And getting a little further back and pushing down more will help too. I'll get in there.
Yeah, I skidded a lot.
Oh, hey, stopped real quick. Nice, that was 100 times better than the last go.
Oh, good.
Nice.
So you're mentioning your grips to me earlier. I'm like, well, maybe we'll have something. They're easy to put on, single 3 mil. Oh yeah? Yeah, single 3 mil clamp that goes on the inside. That looks good. Cali protectors.
It's a thanks to PNW and
and thanks to Cali, and thanks to Jenson. We might get some more items maybe tomorrow. Can't promise.
1 grip.
That's not a pair. 1 pair of grips.
Here we are at the St. George Bike Park. Place looks pretty legit. We've never been here, so we're doing a little pre-clinic scouting on where we can practice wheelies, manuals, some tabletops for jumps, some drops, that sort of thing.
Yeah, this grass is pretty sweet actually.
Yeah, I don't want to fall on this grass. If I fell on it, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah.
On day 2, we headed over to the bike park in St. George. This was great. The pump track there was a great way to introduce these riders to the fundamentals of pumping a mountain bike.
track's fun. Push down, there you go, you can hear it. Yeah, Cody, it's looking good. Yeah, Colin. Yeah, Isaac, 1,000,000 times better. Nice. But you got all the way up and you're safe. Okay.
It was really neat to see these guys go from hesitant, tentative, beginning wheelies and manuals to actually making the distance we set no problem. You can't learn how to wheelie in a day, but you can learn the basic fundamentals of how to improve. One neat thing we did at this event was using a GoPro to film everyone as they tried to manual. Then we sat down and reviewed the footage and went over what exactly was happening to prevent these guys from dialing in their manuals. While it takes more than just a day to really learn how to manual, I think this helped them out quite a bit. We even talked about some jumps, did a few drops, and one of the most requested aspects of the whole clinic was a focus on cornering.
Nice. Well guys, every single mountain bike trail that's any fun to ride has a ton of corners on it. This is a really simple drill. I used to do these a ton when I started racing and they helped so much. As you start pedaling, it increases your traction and it helps pull you through the turns. Kind of like getting on the gas in your car at the halfway point in a corner. It pulls you out cleanly and smoothly. At the apex too. That bike over and stay above it. Pull back, pedal out. Nice! Come in wide, lean it, pedal out, nice! I don't want to be on the internet, I'm tired. Hair and makeup hasn't arrived yet.
So, pretty epic day.
Where are we, Chris?
We are in Hurricane, Utah, or Hurricane for the people outside of Utah, but it's Hurricane to the locals.
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
And if you've ever heard of a little something called the Red Bull Rampage, it happens right down the street. We're not going to ride that course today. Maybe tomorrow.
Hurricane. Morning, guys. Sanchez, right?
Yo.
Good to see you. How are you?
Good. You're back into place.
Yeah, back in Hurricane.
Impossible to see at the wide angle, but there's beautiful red rocks right over there. So they host that little event known as the Rampage. Dodge on 35.
Show me the money. We're gonna go
Cool.
out here to the left. I'll draft it.
We hit some other trails as well that I'd never really seen, but they
Nice.
were technical enough to challenge all the participants in the group. These guys were awesome, and I had a great time working with them.
Nice, man. Oh, I thought you had it. With some snow in the shade up there on the north facing slopes.
I rode part of this trail a few
Nice.
years ago for the Escape to Hurricane video, which you can see in the YouTube card.
Shout out. Viewers and subscribers will increase by like 1,000. Go ahead.
Everyone, Terry says smash that like button down below. So hit that like button for Terry. He just made it on the internet. Yeah, Cody.
This is a great vantage point because we're gonna scout. The whole section, okay? So, hey, but who feels comfortable to try this today? I just want to make sure because we're gonna session this. If you guys, anybody feels comfortable.
I do. Feel comfortable. So good. I think I'm gonna try it.
We'll let it rip. Send it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have someone follow me into it who feels really comfortable just doing it.
Man, now I'm nervous. Nervous, uh-oh. Nice. This is how you ride it if you're Chris.
As slow as you can go right there.
Yeah, you got this, Isaac.
Yeah!
Nah, I can't do that right now. It'll take a lot of tries. Whoa.
Yeah, so this is the folder.
You just roll straight. Oh, okay, you can roll down that. Yeah, Chris, looking perfect. Whoa. 8, nice and low and far back. Excellent work. Woo!
Let me know in the comments, what sort of skills do you think would be most beneficial to learn at an event like this? And finally, clinics aren't just about learning and getting better, they're just about having a good time. Everyone in this group knew each other and it made for a very relaxed dynamic. At the previous events, the students didn't know each other, but very quickly a fun, positive vibe was established.
Windy bit. You been here? No. Just a little viewpoint.
Oh, this is the line.
Is this a thing? Looks like you go this way. Which way does it go? On the right? Right after we say look before you leap, and I just ride it blind. There you go. Not really.
If you're interested in learning a few more techniques on your bike, having some fun rides, and just having a fun weekend, let us know. We'd love to have you.
Nice. Wait, sir.
I've been orienting these clinics more towards experienced riders, so if you're pretty new to mountain biking, there's probably a better event for you. But if you have a year or 3 or 4 experience riding mountain bikes, you're comfortable with blue and black level trails, then I'd love to have you at this event. We just had to postpone the next clinic due to coronavirus fears, but hopefully that situation blows over soon and we can get back to the regularly scheduled events. Feel free to check out those riding tutorials over on my Patreon page. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed my weekend out in St. George, and I hope to see you all again soon. If you haven't yet, click that red subscribe button below.
Everyone gets, like, no one thinks about this cliff, and it's the sketchiest part. Sweet.
How did it feel?
Oh, chunky.
And the easiest way to stay up to date on all of these is through subscribing to my email newsletter, and I have a link to that down in the YouTube description below. You can also find it on my website, jeffkendall-weed.com.
Award for best manual yesterday. Hat and a pint glass.
Oh,
Put some soda in there.
You said it wasn't a competition.
Most likely to not have kids.
About right.
Sorry for your tumble. I'm glad you're okay. Cool. Award for best road rider converted to mountain bike rider.
Oh, nice.
Because I have to give you best crash.
I appreciate that.
I'm glad you're in one piece.
How do I always do that?
Not again.
That's not even fair.
You get the award for best technical climber after making that line going up Dig It on the way back. You're the only person I saw pedal up that.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Best converted bicycle award from 29 to 27.5, custom build.
Oh, yeah.
Nicely done. I want to say sandbagger award because you keep saying you don't ride, but then you do everything first try and make it look easy.
Yeah, man. Next time, you gotta ride a smaller bike.
Gets the liar award because there's no way you're the age you say you are, the way you're riding.
I thought I'd get like the all-around best athlete.
The best athlete?
Hey, thank you very much. This is awesome, Pat.
And the pint glass is practical.
Yeah.
Best huck award for that sender off the rock that didn't end so hot, but it started really well. You get natural talent award.
All right.
Thank you guys all for coming.
Jeff, what's your last name?
Kendall-Weed. Well, thanks for coming, guys. I had a great time.
Hey, we had a great time.
Cool.
It was awesome.
It's awesome to see all you guys get better.
I learned a lot.
I think I might have been better off not knowing.
You guys did fantastic. That was cool.